sit down. Please be seated. I know we are so excited to have Long Long. He reached out to all of us to enrich our children's lives and continue to inspire our young children in the love of music and excellence. Because he knows success doesn't come, in an accident. It comes with hard work. That he's going to talk to all of you about. And some of us working so hard to work with Long Long to make this happen because we firmly believe music has everything to do with a child's personal development. And Mrs. Kaisa is going to later on pass out a new study that shows when a kid is playing an instrument, that's when the brain, according to scientists, works the hardest. And this is something I urge all parents to think about, and we have a young star to inspire children. And I wanted to take the opportunity to let Long Long know this is really a truly community event. Everybody pitch in. I could start with, Melanie, Parks, Ruth, Carol, everybody, and I may forget a lot of people. Maria Cooney. I really want to thank these moms who spend so much time, and especially my dear friend.
Streets of Baghdad are too dangerous. They're offering CBS News, Baghdad.
Stacy Alexander, I'm so sorry, my mind, I'm so excited. Everybody putting so much work. It does take a village to raise our children. And we are all putting this thing together. And let's give Long Long another loud applause.
Happy New Year! Wow, it's like the 12th day after New Year, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. First of all, I want to thank Wei. Thank you so much for bringing me here, and I'm so honored and happy to see you all here again. I think I met lots of you last time, right? Yeah, I remember you. Yeah. Yeah, Alex. Yeah. Yeah. So. This is so great, and to see you grow in 2 years. And I think for me also a little bit, right?
Yeah. Now you're 20.
My hair is longer for sure. That's the thing. You know why I decided to have longer hair? Because I don't need to cut it anymore. And, otherwise I need to cut it in 10 days. And sometimes they mess up with my hairs. Like I look like a box. So it's better this way. And I hope in these 2 years that your piano level is also raised a little bit, right? Yeah. Have you practiced these 2 years? Very hard? How many hours? One and what? 1 hour. 1 minute? 1 hour. Wow, better. So last time you were like practice 50 minutes, right? Yeah. That's improvement, but you need certainly more practice time. Yeah. And then once you get my age, you don't need to practice anymore. Yeah. And I know, of course, today that it's similar to last time that I will have some new pieces to play for you. New pieces. Has everyone looked at the Tom and Jerry cartoon?
Yes.
Yeah. There's a piece of they're playing together.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
And also this Bugs Bunny. You see that? Yeah. With play piano with a ear like this, right? Yeah. Of course, I don't have the rabbit ears, but I think I have a rabbit hands. Yeah. So or cat hand. So this piece. The Tom and Jerry piece actually, it's not called a Tom and Jerry piece, It's called, it's called Dumplings and, it's called the Hungarian Rhapsody. You know what is Rhapsody? It's a crazy fantasy, Rhapsody. And actually it's, the composer is Franz Liszt. remember in the cartoon that Bugs Bunny received a phone call, and then Bugs Bunny said, "Oh, Franz Liszt. I never heard this name." No, that's actually the composer who did this piece. And then today I'm going to play a version which has even more notes than the Franz Liszt version. It's the Vladimir Horowitz version. So expecting for lots of notes, you know.
Isn't that wonderful, guys? Thank you, Mama.
You know, I came to America when I was 14, and that time I only speak, hello, how are you? I'm Lang Lang, that's it, you know, goodbye, that's it. And but this is, let's have a serious stuff, you know. So one day when I was 17, and I'm player, you know, before you have a career, you know, you need to play audition for the maestros, right? Maestro, right? Yeah. And you know, the great conductors, you know, in the audition, if they like you, they will take you, you know, to and then you will get famous and play concert, you know. And so I got audition in Chicago this time, and this is with the Chicago Symphony at the music festival there, at Ravinia Festival. So this conductor who's also a wonderful pianist. His name is Christoph Eschenbach, like Bach, you know, but you have Eschenbach. So, but I don't think they're related, you know. And so let's make this story shorter, you know. So he asked me to play, and so I said, what should I play? You know, he said, you know, anything you can play. And I was okay. So I started a piece by Haydn Sonata. You know, the audition time is 20 minutes. You know, there's a limit. So I thought, you know, I need to play something really nice in this 20 minutes. Otherwise, I lose my opportunities. You know. So I played Haydn is 10 minutes, and then he started asking me to play more. And I said, maybe I'll do some German pieces like the Brahms. Of course, Haydn is German too. So I played the Brahms, and it's already past 20 minutes. It's 30 minutes. So I don't know whether it's a good sign or a bad sign, but he just let me play. You know, just go for it. And then after 30 minutes, this conductor got wild. He said, keep playing, play some Chopin. And I played Chopin, and then it's like 55 minutes. And then he said, oh, no, it's not enough. Let's Scriabin, some Russian music. And, you know, go. And then it turned 2 hours. And then there's one guy came, you know, knocked the door. Hey, please open the door. You totally forgot your rehearsals. The orchestra is already gone, you know. So, you know, because he's supposed to give me 20 minutes audition, then right away going back to rehearse, you know, with orchestra. But he totally forgot. And he blamed on me, you know. That's because of him. So that's why, you know. So I don't know whether this is a good sign or not a good sign, you know, or bad sign. So he asked me a very strange question. He said, if I want to play with you now, what do you would like to play? I mean, this is in America, you know, everything you need to plan ahead, you know. In China, I did like, once my teacher called, oh, tomorrow you should play this piece in this place, you know, and I did once, you know, but I would never do this again. It's too crazy. I couldn't sleep that night. I had to memorize the piece, you know. And so this, he comes again, like this strange question, but happens in Chicago. And I said, oh, if I play choose to play something right now. And I said, okay, I play Tchaikovsky piano concerto. You know, this is very beautiful. Everybody knows this is equally famous as Tom and Jerry, you know. And so he said, that sounds good idea. But I didn't know why he asked me this, you know. Then I went back to Philadelphia, and then 2 days passed. And then the fourth day, in the morning, like 7:30. You know, normally musicians are stay late in the bed. You know, I always wake up at 10 o'clock. Don't learn from me. You know, this is bad influence. You know, but today I woke up at 5 from Chicago. You know, so my manager called me. He said, "Hey, wake up!" And it's really like a wake up call. You know, it's 7:30. In the music world, everybody sleeps. You know, maybe in Europe they are up, but yeah. And so I got the phone and said, can we talk a little bit later? You know, and maybe I like to complete my sweet dream. And so my manager didn't give. I mean, he doesn't want to give me this chance. He said, you know, you always like to be play with the world-class orchestra, right? And you like to be a great pianist, right? I said, yeah, of course. So if you like to be like that, you better wake up. Otherwise, of course, you can sleep. And you know, I was shocked. Like, what? What happened? And I said, just keep going. What do you want? What do you want? And he said, now there's a pianist named Andre Watts who got canceled in the last minutes because he got some flu or something. He got a cold. He cannot play. And so he said, can you flying back to Chicago now and then play the concert tonight? And I don't, you know, this is a challenge, you know, and
Andrew Watts, I don't know if some of the children know, he's super famous American pianist.
yeah, and
When
he.
I was only 17, they want him to substitute for him. This is significant, kid.
Thank you. Yeah. So what happened is because I feel really shocked because when Andre Watts was like my age that time, 17 or 16, he also substitute for Glenn Gould, which is the wonderful Canadian great pianist, and with he played with Leonard Bernstein, you know, the most famous American conductor in the whole time. So that's why he got his career. And I thought, oh, maybe I will get the same thing, you know. So I was so happy, and I said, but what they want me to play, what piece? And they said, oh, Tchaikovsky #1 piano concerto. So then I realized, you know, because the conductor already know, maybe the pianist already had some sickness, maybe going to cancel the concert. But the really important thing of this concert is that it's called the concert of the century, which is in '99, and then they are making huge, big party, like tonight we are making now, you know, big party, and you know the great maestro Isaac Stern, the violinist, he's the host of the concert. So before I played, so this is the first time I'm playing with world-renowned orchestra, Chicago Symphony, and with a world-renowned conductor, and with this is great event. Yeah. So I played, and then of course the audience surprised to see, oh, Andre Watts turned to Chinese. No, I mean the look. And it was a really funny way. And then, but the really funny thing, it's not this. You know, this is a big. For me, it's a big sensation, success, and the audience was so happy to watch the concert. But the funny thing is, after the concert, we had an even bigger party. You know, huge. Everybody start drink a little bit red wine and champagne. You know. I didn't drink anything because I'm 17. You know, you cannot drink. You know. Even we're from China, you know, we don't have an age limit for alcohol, but still, we are pianists. We need to keep our brain, you know, kind of clear to memorize the piece, right? We need to do that. So I didn't drink. So I letting other musicians get drunk, and so once they get drunk and they start asking me questions, you know, when you got drunk, what kind of question you're going to ask? You know, not so clear, right? So This is one guy said, "Hey, you look quite excited today. Can you play something, some more things for us?" And it's already 2 o'clock in the morning, you know. And I'm still awake, my eyes like this. Yeah, I said, "Yeah, what do you want?" And he said, "How about the Bach's Goldberg variation? You know, this piece is the most challenging and the most intellectual piece. It's a very, very complicated piece, and it's like 75 minutes long, so 1 hour 15 minutes. And the problem is I haven't played this piece in 2 years, and so I don't have a score. You know, that's the problem. So, and I said maybe, yeah, and then, but. So those musicians get crazy. So Christoph Eichenbach, Isaac Stern, Midori, and Meta. I mean, they drove me back to the concert hall, and then they very gently, you know, the conductor said, "Please," you know. And I started like 2:30, you know, and I started playing, and I don't know why that day. Maybe I don't know what happened, but I memorized the whole thing, you know. I memorized the whole thing and I played 80 minutes, 5 minutes longer, and then I got my career after that. So I'm going to play a few more pieces, okay? Yeah. Okay, I need my chair back. Yeah. I'm going to play, do you know this piece called The Flight of Bumblebee? Yeah. Yeah. So I'm going to play that. Yeah. Later.
You could all move to the floor if you don't mind sitting on the floor.
Very cold.
That's just my suggestion. Wasted.
Okay. This is a very fast piece, you know, and then in order to do this piece, you know, in the beginning, I couldn't find this, you know, this rhythm, and actually, you know, it's like magic, you know, everybody thinks that I'm run very fast with the right hand. Actually, the control is in the left hand, you see, and so when you play this, it's like. But of course, you're making the right hand much more heavier than the left hand. So that's why nobody will hear the control of the left hand. But actually, the trick is really in the left hand. And then the right hand is just a show off, you know, just just taking the cool part. So, so maybe now I should play something slower, I think, right? I mean, since we have had so much finger works, we should have something slower. So what should I play? If I have a by the way, I think some teachers like to give me a score to play, right? Like, where's Wei? Yeah.
I thought maybe
Yeah, cool.
you just wanted to do the opening, they would hear some of the,
Okay.
I could hold it for you.
No, it's okay. I just
They
put
would
it.
know some of the, they would know some of the, the themes.
What it is?
It's Hansel and Gretel.
Oh.
It's an there's just like 4 or 5 pages. If you wanted to, you don't have to. It's an opera by Edvard Humperdinck.
I don't know this piece actually. Okay. The tempo is like. Is that right?
Yeah. You guys know this, don't you?
Okay, so the rest we can do the another piece.
They all sing from the Hall of the Mountain King from the Pure Gets Me. Bum, bum, bum,
Oh yeah,
They also
Did you have a score for that?
I don't. Oh
Yeah, that one.
And also Carnival of the Animals, Sanson, Carnival of the Animals. Anything from that they would know. The aquarium or Carnival of the Animals.
I'm sorry. I know it, but I mean, if I don't have the score,
Yeah.
it's hard for me.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Play whatever you like.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, play whatever you want. Thank you.
Later.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. So, where's microphone? Alright. Okay, I'm going to play Chopin Polonaise. Oh, sorry. Thank you. Yeah.